Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good morning, good Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. Happy to be back in Warsaw. Happy to see Winston here with me. Good to see you, Winston.
Welcome back, Craig.
It's been a couple weeks between Serbia and Prague last week, so we're traveling around a bit and visiting everyone now that we're allowed to and go back. And good to see everyone. Good to see everyone in Serbia. The Rebek conference was very good. Of course, our panel was one of the best, covering hotspots of investment in SEE region. And then last week, being in Prague, I think we met over 20 of our friends and clients. Also very nice to see everyone seems to be back to work, back in the office, and a lot going on in Prague. Some logistics now too, actually, in Czech. Not necessarily in Prague, but in Czech, a lot of logistics. Few nice new hotels, office buildings going up. Seems like there's a lot of things happening there as well. So nice to see. We will be filming Coffee with Craig next week in Budapest. So we're taking the whole team down for the week. So if you're in Budapest and you would like to be on the Coffee with Craig show, let us know. We'll be down there, and we have a lot going on. Or if you just want to meet up, we'll be in Budapest next week. But all this week we'll be here in Warsaw with the beautiful weather. I guess beautiful weather in all of Central Eastern Europe and going on. Also, a lot happening this week in Warsaw. I mean, tomorrow is the AmCham 4th of July, even though it's not the 4th of July event. So it'll be interesting to go to that and see a lot of our old friends, new friends, a few Americans celebrating Independence Day. And then also we've got a lot of our events coming up in October 20th. We have the CRE Awards in Budapest, going very well. A lot of new jury members on that. A lot more that we're going to upload here in the next week or so. Some new sponsors as well, and for interesting projects. And straight after that, 3 weeks after EXPO Real, we've got the CEE Investment Awards. Definitely for Poland is the flagship event for the region, definitely in the meeting point for investors coming up. So that's the 27th of October. Very exciting stuff. A lot of investors already signed up, and some new ones I met in Prague that are going to be joining us. So that'll be good to have them. We'll take a little break, show one of the 20-second break, and we'll come right back with Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief of EuropaProperty.com, to talk about the highlights and the news for this Monday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Craig Smith, publisher of EuropaProperty.com. Welcome to the 4th annual Europa Property CRE Awards, the only international real estate awards event based in Budapest, Hungary, and covering the surrounding region. After a year of online events, now we are finally able to meet face-to-face with international, regional, and local commercial real estate professionals. With over 10 countries covered, including Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovenia, Slovakia, Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Albania, and Ukraine, this will be an event not to be missed. Check out our website, creawards.net or EuropaProperty.com. So welcome back to Coffee with Craig show. We're going to jump right over to Winston Norman in the news, and we've done over 400 shows now on Coffee with Craig. And Winston, I think we did over 400 while I was traveling around. So good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, somehow it happened, and
we're still going, still
alive after 400 shows. Excited about the next 400, and do we have something interesting to talk about today in the news?
Yeah, always lots of interesting stuff going on in the region. Mm-hmm. And Colliers have announced that they've started their first private rented sector portfolio management service. Mm-hmm. And their first client is going to be Atrium European Real Estate. They're developing a 5,000 square meter residential project in Krakow. Mm-hmm. Because obviously Atrium have, with the private rented sector growing a great deal in Poland. Mm-hmm. And in 2021, apparently investments in that sector were 0.6 billion. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's a growing sector, and many companies are going in that direction. So this new one in Krakow will be a 6-storey building with 109 flats.
Wow. Wow.
So, and that's the first project in Colliers' portfolio.
And that's just for rental, yeah?
Yeah, resi for rent.
Resi for rent.
Staying in the residential sector and moving to Romania and Grand Via Real Estate. They'll invest a further 26 million euros in Grand Via Marina residential project in Constanta. This with 2 new blocks that would include an extra 190 apartments. And this is the first phase was delivered last year. And that was a total of 192 apartments. And on completion, this project will have 8 blocks, it's a massive project, and we'll have around 1,000 apartments in all.
Wow, it really is Grand Via.
Yeah, it is Grand Via Marina.
That's a perfect name for it, yeah?
Coming back to Warsaw and in Poland, and Galamco have announced that their new building, the Bridge.
The Bridge, yeah, I saw a picture of it.
Is the first project in Central and Eastern Europe to receive the Smart Score and Wired Score certificates, which are awarded to the most technologically advanced buildings in the world. And Galamco's investment received a platinum level, so the highest possible rating there. So, and Colliers is the first agency to helping with the Smart Score, so they help Colliers with this. And according to Tom McClellan, he's the country director for UK and Ireland and growth markets at Wired Score. He says reaching Smart Score Platinum is a landmark achievement for Galamco and for the real estate market in Poland and the wider CEE region. And the Bridge will offer 47,000 square meters of office space for future users. And apart from Smart Score and Wired Score, the building has a WELL Health and Safety Rating, BREEAM, Green Building Standard, and the barrier-free building system. So it's going to have all the latest certificates that modern buildings have today. Staying in Poland and moving into the industrial and logistics sector, and Panatone has leased over 15,000 square meters to JD International Logistics in its newly completed Panatone Park in Radisson, near Warsaw. This new development has a BREEAM International certificate at the excellent level with a 78.4% percentage points, so very high rating there, so really good development. And this lease was mediated by M4 Real Estate.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah. And finally for today, staying in the logistics sector, and the South Korean logistics company Unico is continuing to expand at BIC Wrocław 2 and has signed a pre-lease agreement for an additional 11,250 square meters with Logi Centers, which is a newly expanded facility in southern Poland. And this expansion is scheduled to be completed in September and is already attracting further customers. And last summer, Logi Centers announced its intention to expand beyond the Nordic region with its first ventures in Poland. And it's rapidly expanding. And the major advantages of this new one is the A4 motorway exit, which most tenants appreciate enormously.
Yeah, that's a great exit.
Yeah, great location.
Great location, yeah. Great. Well, is that all we have for the day?
That's all the time we got for today, Craig.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot. And also in our, as you probably all may know, you mentioned PRS. So in our PRS, we have, of course, in our investment awards and in our CRE awards, we have our PRS section, our PRS category. And of course, the subcategories under that, of course, include the micro living, and quite a few companies are now, I know, under construction on the micro living and student housing. So great to see we've got it all under the PRS. So if you're doing either micro living or student housing and you're filling out the application or the nomination form, just go to the PRS section, residential for rent, and we have it all under that. So enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and stay safe. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.